This is Revenge 3 from Season 9, Episode 8. And as you can tell, there's creepers here at the start. But yeah, there's also endermites and wither skeletons here, which I had to avoid this wither skeleton, otherwise he's going to put the wither effect on me, and he already did. But then we go across this magma floor, which I'm doing my best to avoid everything. Then the fiery floor, and then the TNT floor. Now, this is the first one to have the unintended mob issue, which they tend to screw crap up. And that's in PG terms. So, yeah. You're going to have to stall a lot in this one. Stall a lot in Revenges 3 through 5. Because even though this is a 2019 course, it was the first Revenge to sadistically torture the player, and also the first one to change the Revenge setting up. Instead of you going on a quest and finding the treasure, this one you have to fight your way through and make a trip to hell and then back, and then after you go there, then you go to the then you go back to the overworld, and that's an unintended gas. But anyways, you go to the end after that. So let's begin. So I'm about to die, so you're gonna have to stall a lot in this because there's many things that are going to make you frustrated. And the number one cause of death in all of the Revenges is fall damage. Fall damage is the worst thing that can happen to the player. So then, boom, get back. Surprise, Zombie Swine is the only one that doesn't... Zombie Swine doesn't attack you unless you attack him, so he's good. But then avoid all the other mobs that come in and attack you. Which I think we killed all of them. Yes, we did. So then, let's eat the bread, because, yeah. And this was, even though it was made in 1.15, maybe 14? I'm not sure which one, but I think it was 1.15, which is before the nether update. You've seen that after 2021, which is when I stumbled upon the Revenges after I forgot about them late in 2019. I changed some stuff because even though this is meant to be a multiplayer challenge, but even then, that's why you had no armor in Revenge 3. But even then, you can still beat it with no armor. It just has to be multiplayer. The leader is the one which even though I'm playing in single player mode, the leader gets the netherite armor. He's the one who's supposed to take all the damage and stop these mobs and make sure it's safe. You will get a netherite sword, but the ones without armor will get the sharpness ones. But if you're doing a single player version of Revenge or 2-player, then you're both gonna need armor, and then after you're both gonna need armor, and the two of you who need it, and you're gonna have just swords that don't have sharpness on them. But yeah, you can see that the nether update really changed this course. So then, we go up after that house right there, which House of Beginners is the one you saw originally, and the Soul Sand. But then, you gotta be careful here, because this is pick your poison, so take that, and then the magma floor again. Okay, this one, you're gonna have to stay in this cave, which it's made of netherite. It was originally made of diamonds, because diamonds were like the top tier before 1.16, which is when I changed everything in this world. Now, you're gonna have to wait because you're gonna have to take fall damage in the portal, which, yeah. So the unintended mobs really tend to mess things up. And also the unintended mobs tend to have malicious intent in this one, too, because they will spawn kill you this time. As in the other ones where they wouldn't try to spawn kill you, this one they will spawn kill you. Like, right as you enter that portal, there's a creeper there, which is an unintended mob, but he's gonna they're, whatever. That creeper's gonna blow you up. Which, that creeper is not there. Normally when I played these, there was a creeper there, and the creeper exploded. Every single time, so avoid it. And then the House of the Lonely Mob, which has this one creeper right here. Which that's basically it. It was replaced by a slime, and then you go on invisible blocks, and then you're in the end. Now, be careful with the end. And now that's a blaze that happened to escape, but now we're going to go down here. Or go up, I should say. So the difference here is that the, so this time, instead of them being, the mobs, instead of there being one that you have to fight a lot. This is like the original House of Champions, like the final challenge. It always ends with the House of Champions in Revenge 3 and 4. So, what's with this one? And then you can see the death message. But let's open the door carefully and avoid the zombie. And avoid the zombie pigmen too, because they're the ones that you're gonna have to kill first. Which then you have strays in here too. Which leads me to my next point. Before 1.16, oh crap, I'm gonna die. So I have to kill these mobs and murder them before they murder me. So now, gotta be careful. So yeah, as you can tell, that's why fall damage is considered the most lethal thing in this entire map. Because these mobs can knock you off and kill you. So then you're left with like Ajax and Jackson, but this time Zupe and Tim somehow managed to survive. But yeah, as you can tell, I got the wither effect, which I gotta kill these things fast, otherwise I'm gonna be killed, and I'm gonna... Okay, now let's jump. It says don't aim and inquire.